Chubby got the recipe.
Hello, my name's Tarrev. I worked for Marks & Spencer's for about 6 months, a Chinese furniture store for about 3 years, and Bosch for 1 year.
Hi, my name is Sophie and I worked at Matalan for 2 years.
Hey, my name is Julien and I worked at McDonald's for 6 years and I worked in Aldi for 1 year.
Hi, my name's Annika and I worked in Matalan for 7 years. Do you need retail therapy?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Retail is a lot. There's a lot working there. Yeah.
Do you need retail therapy?
Definitely. The stories, the things I've been through, it's crazy, man. Crazy.
I would say I need retail therapy. Working in retail takes special people with patience, so definitely I'm ready to get a lot off my chest today.
My name is Juanita and I worked at KFC for 7 years.
Hi, my name's Sylvereene and I've worked at View for 2 years.
Hi, my name's Rushell and I worked in Greggs for 6 years.
Hi, my name's Michelle and I worked at McDonald's and Bench, both under 2 years.
Do you need retail therapy?
I definitely need retail therapy.
Retail is just, it's not long, but it's long at the same time. Once you put your mind into it, you can do it, but these customers be trying you for no reason.
Yeah, I got some things I need to get off my chest with people who understand what it's like to work in retail.
Yeah, I've seen a lot and heard and been through a lot.
Do you need retail therapy?
Yes. No one really mentally prepares you for working in retail, and I feel like the after effects is quite damaging, so I do think I need retail therapy.
What it is? I'm Brittiny and I've been in retail. I've been working at Five Guys for the last 4 years now.
Hello guys, my name is Joseph and I've worked in retail for a whole bunch of years. I worked at Superdry for 1 year. I worked at Office Shoes for 2 years. I worked at, where else did I work? I worked at Foot Balance for a year and I also worked at Jack & Jones for a year and a half.
What about home bargains?
Are we counting that?
Do you need retail therapy?
Yes, because these people are stressing me out.
How much time you got? I definitely need retail therapy, big time.
Is that even a question? Like, come on. Of course, 100% all day, every day. I just want to talk about it.
The nightmares behind. Okay, I worked at Home Bargains for about 2 months because I had to dip out of there.
Have you ever experienced a difficult or rude customer?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Who hasn't? Everyone?
Yeah.
Everyone. Maybe I'm the person that's being rude, but I don't think I intend to be rude, it's just my tone. So you want 2 steak bakes or not?
Sorry. Let me know what you want to do. Because I got it. You know, we got a kid.
Have you ever experienced a difficult or rude customer?
It's retail?
Yes, I have, and it was terrifying because the customer was like, "Oh, if you don't beep serve me, I'm gonna come over the counter and fight you." I was like, "A manager?" He said he gonna fight me.
I don't understand why customers are rude. Because I feel like, baby girl, people in retail are there to help you. There's no reason to be rude. And when you come in with your high chest, it just doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. And then they get proven wrong sometimes. But you know what the thing is? Exactly. The customer's always right, isn't it?
Yeah. The customer's always right.
Now, if I was that customer, I don't know what I want. I don't know. So like, forget it. I don't want anything. All right, next.
I think it's a given when it comes to retail.
It's a given.
Yeah.
You know, I remember this one time. This guy came into the store and he was getting cheeky with me for no reason. And I told him, I'm just packing away some alcohol. This was at Aldi. I was telling him I'm packing away some alcohol. He came over to me and there's bare people in the store that can help him. And I'm like, I'm doing the alcohol right now, but I'll help you after. This guy was like, no, come get this thing now. I was like, I know we in the hood, bro, but you don't have to be hood with me. I'm working. Like, I can't even act a certain way to you. So why are you doing this to me? Why are you trying to embarrass me? And there's bare people around looking. I was just like, bro, stop it. I get embarrassed quickly. Like, stop it. And the guy was kept like, I told you, come over here, come serve me now. And I think I went to the back. I didn't cry. But I went to the back and I was like, bro, do I really need this right now? Do I really need this? Why don't I just start trapping? Literally, that was in my
you start questioning, like, why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this? Like, you question everything. You're like, what can I do to make money now? Because I'm not trying to stay here to take this abuse.
To take the abuse.
And I was just like, okay, it's time for me to leave. They gave me 3 days off. Yes, I was kind of happy about that.
3 days.
3, yeah, I took it.
Well, I would as well.
Okay, this woman came in with her husband and her daughter. So she comes up now, but she brings the item that doesn't have a barcode on it.
Code.
So she brings it now, and I was like, oh, it doesn't have a barcode. And she's like, oh, there's some over there that do. I'm thinking, so why did you bring the one?
Stop.
Definitely, I've experienced some rude customers. I remember there was one customer in particular, this is back when I was in office shoes. This customer, she came in, and you know when they go off the sale rack, they bought some sandals, some Jesus steppers off the sale rack for £10. I will never forget it, 10 quid. Yeah.
What?
And she came back and wanted a refund because she said that her feet got wet. I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. I was like, your feet got wet. So I was there like on the till, like, no, let me come off. Let the experienced till staff take this one.
Her daughter was like, oh, I'll go grab one. She pulls her daughter back from going. Hey.
So she wanted
She pulls her daughter back from going, and she says, no, she'll go. So I turned my till off and I went and I got it. And she could see that I was visibly upset.
See,
so
that was me, baby girl. That was me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be like, no, can you get it for me, please?
You know,
since you didn't, get it.
Like,
Like,
she's being rude for no reason, so she visibly saw that I was upset. Like, why are you talking to me like that? And her daughter was like looking at me like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about my mom.
Yeah.
So I went and got it, came back, and then she was being extra nice to me, the woman, because I think her daughter must have told her like, Mom, you're doing a bit too much.
Yeah.
So when I came back, she was like, oh, thank you so much for getting it. I'm thinking, yeah, you're lucky.
Oh my god. Yes, so like, let's say a customer was rude to me, I would be rude to like 5 more customers after.
Just
I'm not
continuing. You're making up for the first customer.
Okay, exactly.
No.
And then I have to check myself and be like, they've done nothing wrong. And then,
No, not really. It's just that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same in retail.
I was like, this is a vile woman, And I said it loud that she could hear me. So she was like, excuse me, what did you say? I'm just like, your attitude's vile and you're not that nice. And she was like, I need to speak to the manager. I'm like, speak to the who? So then the manager came out and she was like a young woman, not much older than me. So she came out and she was just like, Joe, you can't say that. So they took me to the stock room and I was just there like, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to apologize? So I came out and she was like, I need an apology. So she's there like tapping her foot, like, okay, what are you gonna say? And I was just like, I apologize for your behavior being so bad. And that was it.
I remember one time I had this woman, what did she do? She was saying that basically I was trying to explain the policy to her. I think she was trying to do a refund or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And she was trying to like be rude and stuff, and it's like, then she apparently said I was being rude, but all I was doing is explaining the policy. That's all I was doing is explaining the policy that no, you can't return it. So I was just like, no, sorry, you can't return. And then the next customer that came after, she was like, oh yeah, you weren't rude, you were fine. I was like,
at least someone knew. At least someone knew.
Trust me, I remember Marks and Spencer's. So I was in like the freezer. So at the bottom of like, I think like 5 floors. The bottom floor was the freezer stuff. So it was like frozen peas and whatever. So the guy comes in and was like, oh, I need some help with my laptop. So I said, okay, that's the top floor. He was like, okay. So we're there looking at each other, and he's like, well, are you gonna help me then? I said, I'm not trained on that, I'm on the freezer section, like this is me, it's the top floor. He goes, well, can you come take me to the top floor? And I was like, just take the escalator to the top floor? And he was like, yo, like, you're supposed to help me, you're working here, like, I'm your customer, help me. And I'm like, do you want me to help you, do you want me to walk you to the top floor? Do you know what I mean? And he was like, yes, take me there. And I was like,
That makes sense. But
it doesn't make any sense.
So I was working in Five Guys in Luton,
and the store was a bit busy, and there was a white customer that was at the till, and I was the only person that was free. She came over and she was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to be served by a black person. Yup. And I was like, okay, like I didn't even know how to take it because I've never experienced racism to my face like that. Like it's just so out in the open. I'm like, okay.
I worked at KFC, like I said. So one guy came in and we ran out of chicken. It was a Friday night, so obviously really busy, and he was real vexed. What do you mean you ran out of chicken? And then he just made me respond. I was like, well, what else are we meant to run out of? We only serve chicken. So that was that. My manager was just like, well, yeah, you could have done a little better. So, you know. What else? We can't run out of pork. We only serve chicken. I don't know what else to tell you, mate.
So then the shop floor manager was there, and it was like, is it okay if I take him to the top floor? And the manager was like, what do you mean? He's like, he's telling me I need to take you to the top floor. The manager said no, like tell him to go up the escalators. So I told him that, and he just flipped. He was like, the customer experience was rubbish. Like, we don't care about their customers. Blah 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 blah. And he's shouting. And bear in mind, I'm trying to pack some peas. You know what I mean? And I'm like, the escalator, like I'm standing here, the escalator was right there, the lift was right there, literally just take the lift up,
the escalator.
Done. And I was just like, why, is this my job? Do I really want to do this?
Do you really want to do this?
That's why I lasted 6 months at Marks and Spencer's, because
you good.
That was my first time experiencing like customers and stuff, and I was like, nah.
Not again.
Nah.
I just took the next person that was behind her, but yeah, that was just like, I just felt really bad, but I don't know, man.
You just to get on with it, innit?
I had to keep my job at the end of the day. I didn't have the, you know.
I must say, you're a better person than I am, because I would have been like, what you don't like about me? I'm pretty sure your daughter, your granddaughter.